Right guys, so we got all that mindset stuff out of the way. So hopefully you haven't, because we're not going to really talk about it so much now. We're going to look at some practical stuff you need to know. But keep working on the mindset stuff, because it's going to be either the success or failure of your business. Okay, so practical stuff. What do you even need to do to run a business? So we're going to look into this. There's some real pros and cons of being self-employed or running your own business. There's certain things that you will lose. So for example, you don't get sick pay or holiday pay, but then you tend to be sick less because you actually enjoy your job, right? But then there are other perks we talked about, say like tax breaks and things like that. So we can look at it, and actually those two things I've mentioned are financial based. Finances is one of the biggest things, managing your money. And so for example, if you don't get holiday pay or sick pay, you need to just make sure your money's good throughout the year. You know, you've got to be able to manage your money well. When you get paid a salary, a lot of people just spend all their money. And you've probably had it if you have a salary where, you know, you've got a week left till payday and you're down to your last few pounds, but you struggle through and then you get your pay again. So you need to be a little bit more sensible or a little bit more organised with your money to run your own business. It's all totally doable, and again, there's loads of help. Teacher membership has loads of stuff on this, but we need to think about it. But let's look at some of the things you need to run a business. Right, so the first one is finances. As I say, your pay isn't regular anymore, so you might have some parts of the year where you earn more money from teaching, somewhere it drops off a bit. You know, all your money won't come at the end of the month. You won't get paid if you're sick, you won't get paid if you go on holiday. So just managing that is crucial. You also need to keep track of everything. So before, tax would have been dealt with by your company if you're employed, and you might get a pay slip, but it's all kind of taken care of, and whatever goes into your bank is yours. Well, now you will get paid before tax, and tax will come up after. So you want to have a system where so let's say if your tax rate was 20%, so that's basic tax rate in the UK currently. So you might then want to take 20% of everything you're paid and just put it in a savings account. That's just one idea that's actually really sensible. But you won't actually be paid, you won't have to pay 20% of everything you earn, because we've got tax breaks, so there's things you can claim back. But if you save that, at least you're kind of like, you've got more than you need. Right, so that's just one way you can deal with this. So just knowing how to manage your money, and again, I'm kind of being a bit cautious of what I say, because I don't want you to be scared. It's all totally doable. You know, it's not that hard, but it's just getting used to a different thing, and it's knowing how to make that work in your favour that's quite important. Okay, there's help for that in the membership. There's loads of it, but again, there's help elsewhere. So you can find information obviously on the internet. You can go to local stuff that might be in your area that's going to help. Startup groups. You might be able to get help from your bank, who will give you business advice on this stuff. There's loads of help. It's not scary, but it is definitely something we need to be thinking about. Right, you need to register your business. Depending on where you live, it's all going to be different. So here, if you start, it depends how you register your business as well. If you're a limited company, you have to register with Companies House and whatever. But if you're just a basic self-employed business, so in our country, in England, we would, or in the UK, we would register with HMRC, and then they would know that you're a business, and you need to file a tax return every year. Whatever it is, however it works in your country, do it. Don't kind of put this off, because if you suddenly go off radar and they come looking at you, that could be a problem. So just, these just things you want to get in place right from the start. And then once it starts flowing, it's super easy, nothing to worry about, but just don't ignore that fact. You need to register your business with the right authorities and do it all properly from day one. Marketing will make or break your business. You do have to learn how to market yourself. There are so many ways you can do it, and it's actually really easy. And of course, we cover this in depth in the membership, and we're going to talk about it more in this course as well. But marketing is one of the single most important things for you running a successful drum teaching business. All right, the way you conduct yourself is really important now. You are now a professional person with a business, but not only that, the chances are a lot of your customers are children. So wherever you are, you don't want to risk compromising how people view you. So this is everything from like the way you answer the phone, your voicemail message on your phone, what you do on social media, what you do out and about. I mean, I've got to say, I don't have the opportunity and not so much even a desire to go out and go large on a Saturday night now. But I used to do it when I was younger and then, you know, occasionally bump into a student's parent or something, and it was really bad because then they've got to bring their kid round to see me a couple of days later, and I'm always thinking, oh, what did I say? What did I do? I'm not painting a good picture of myself there, you know, but that doesn't happen so much now. But you just got to always think wherever you are, someone might see you. You know, you want to always be making a good impression and making sure you conduct yourself well in a way that reflects well on your business. All right, record keeping. You need to keep records of everything. If you buy something for your business, keep the receipts. You know, we touched on it earlier, so clothes, drum stuff, it might be food, it might be petrol. Keep receipts of that, keep records of all of your incoming payments. So when students pay you, you know, and a lot of the payment will be in cash. So you possibly, whatever your system is, however they pay you, keep records of everything that comes into the business and everything that goes out of the business. We'll look at this a little bit more later, but keep records from day one. Have a nice little system, and it makes life easier later. I want to hear from people, so if you've got any questions, hit reply to the email that you got. Ask questions, hit me up, whatever it is, as long as it's about drum teaching. I'm not like an agony aunt, but let's talk, because we're covering a lot here, but you might have some really specific stuff you're worried about, and I do want to help you. So hit me up. If not, I'll see you in the next video.